How to command a digital executive presence on LinkedIn. If you're a C-suite executive, vice president, or director, or those who aspire to be business leaders who's built an impressive career, but find your LinkedIn profile is merely a skeleton of what it could be or should be, or worse, you've disappeared from that platform entirely while employed. This video is specifically for you. In this video, I will show you how to maintain a commanding and resonating presence, as LinkedIn is no longer optional, not optional at all, and provide actionable steps to transform your profile from basic to exceptional. In short, as an executive and career coach, if you aren't on LinkedIn and active, you are committing career suicide. That's the way I say it. So, welcome to How to Command a Digital Executive Presence on LinkedIn. I'm Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. I help business leaders and aspiring business leaders achieve their career goals and manage their careers. I teach clients how to use LinkedIn. I'm going to address a critical gap in how many senior executives approach their digital presence. Your LinkedIn profile is a key part of your overall executive career management, but many people don't recognize that. My motto is the day you land a new appointment is the day to start your next job search. LinkedIn is a component of that motto. So let's talk about the skeleton profile, as I call it, the skeleton profile problem. Let's begin with such a common scenario. Many senior executives create what I call a skeleton profile, the bare minimum information, your current title, your company, and perhaps education. It's essentially a digital business card without substance, no substance at all. It's not appealing and won't get you found by career decision makers. Here's why this approach is severely limiting your potential. Executive recruiters spend hours daily searching LinkedIn for top talent. If and when an executive recruiter or others find a skeleton profile, they see someone who appears out of touch with digital professional norms, definitely hasn't invested time in their personal brand and their career, without doubt, may not understand the platform's strategic value. Even more concerning is the disappearing act, executives who abandon LinkedIn while employed, only to resurrect their profiles when job hunting. This transparent pattern indicates to executive recruiters that you are only interested in the platform when you need something. That's a very, very bad move. In our digital first world, your LinkedIn presence is often the first impression you make. The question is, what impression is your current profile creating? The real value proposition. LinkedIn isn't just another social network. It's a premier platform for positioning yourself professionally. Here's what's at stake: visibility. Studies state that 87% of executive recruiters, 87%, use LinkedIn as their primary source of finding talent after their internal database. If you're not visible by having a skeleton, or you won't be considered. You'll be out of that running. And you want to be in the running for every single race for a position where you might be the perfect candidate. Even though you might not want that job, you need to get that relationship with those executive recruiters. So your credibility, your digital presence validates your real world expertise. A robust LinkedIn profile serves as a third-party validation of your capabilities and your achievements. It portrays your thought leadership. It provides a platform to demonstrate your expertise, share insights, and shape industry conversations, all essential components of executive level positioning. Relationship capital. Even when you're not actively job seeking, your network represents tremendous value to you. Every connection is a potential opportunity, partnership, or resource. Remember, your absence from LinkedIn doesn't mean you don't exist professionally. It means you've surrendered control of your digital narrative. You never want to surrender. Never surrender. Your profile, let's talk about profile transformation. So let's transform that skeleton profile into a commanding executive presence. Focus on these key vital elements: a professional photograph. Invest in a high quality headshot that projects approachability and confidence. Studies show that profiles with professional photographs get 14 times more views. 4 times more views. A compelling headline. Move beyond just the title. Use this formula: title, company, plus value proposition. For example, CEO at Global Tech Corp. Pipe, financial strategist driving sustainable growth and digital transformation. The 220 character headline, fill it right up to every single character, 220 characters. The about section, this is your type of executive summary with 2,600 characters. However, studies show the optimal for Google algorithms is 1,900 characters. The about section should include your professional purpose and driving philosophy, quantifiable achievements, expertise areas, your leadership approach, your values, a clear call to action for connections. The experience section. Don't just list roles. For each position, highlight the business challenges you faced for each role, the strategic approach you implemented, the measurable, the quantifiable results you achieve, the more currency value, whether it be dollars, British pounds, euros, AED, or whatever, and percentage you put in both your resume, your CV, and definitely your LinkedIn profile, the better it's going to be. So the measurable results you achieve, those metrics are going to sell you. They are a differentiator. So the featured section, this is reasonably new. Showcase media appearances, significant presentations, published articles, white papers, or company milestones that demonstrate your thought leadership. This is your chance to visually shine. These enhancements transform a static resume-like profile into a dynamic representation of your executive brand. What are the 3 pillars of engagement? Building a commanding presence requires active engagement through what I call the 3 pillars. Pillar number 1, create posts. Sharing original content positions at you as a thought leader. Aim to create 1 original post weekly. So you author a post. You can use industry insights or trend analysis, lessons from your leadership journey, celebration of your team, your company achievements, reflections on relevant business books or research. Your content doesn't need to be lengthy. Even 2 or 3 paragraphs of valuable insight can establish your voice. Pillar number 2, comment on posts. Thoughtful comments on others, posts, builds relationships, capital, and visibility. So you need to add meaningful, complementary, and resonating perspectives, not just great post or congratulations, which I see far too often. Yes, it's okay to say a great post or congratulations, but you need to mix it with more substance, more stuff that people like to read. Show you're a thought leader. So share how you've applied similar concepts. Ask insightful questions that provoke, stimulate further conversation. Connect ideas to broader industry implications. Pillar number 3, share posts. Elaborate on valuable content with your unique perspective. Industry reports with your key takeaways. Team member achievements with your leadership observations. Company announcements with your strategic context. Articles that support your professional viewpoint. The 15-15-15 rule is effective for busy executives. Spend 15 minutes 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, engaging across these 3 pillars. Consistency. This is so crucial. Consistency is where most executives fail. Here's how to maintain that presence without overwhelming your very busy schedule as an executive. Calendar blocking. Schedule 15 minutes LinkedIn sessions as you would any other important meeting. Content calendar. Plan your engagement, your topics quarterly, aligned with your company or aligned with your personal brand goals. Delegate wisely. Your EA can help collect relevant articles where he or she sees something, drafts posts for you for review, or schedule approved content. Response protocol. Establish a process for engaging with comments on your posts. Even 5 minutes of follow-up builds meaningful connections. The measurement here, review your LinkedIn analytics monthly to see what content resonates and refines your approach accordingly. You can learn a lot about the analytics. People don't use it. Remember, LinkedIn presence isn't about volume, it's about consistency and quality. Consistency and quality. One thoughtful post weekly is far more effective than daily posts that lack substance. Your digital executive presence is no longer separate from your executive presence. They are 2 sides of the same coin. Digital presence is non-negotiable. By investing in a robust LinkedIn profile and consistent engagement through those 3 pillars, you position yourself as a visible, credible leader within your industry. Whether you're actively seeking new opportunities or committed to your current role, a commanding LinkedIn presence builds relationship capital that pays huge dividends throughout your career. I challenge you now to spend just 45 minutes this upcoming week implementing one element we've discussed. One element. Start with updating your headline and about section. Then commit to a thoughtful and a resonating, knowledgeable post. So thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, where you will find a vast array of videos encompassing all facets of executive career management. Enjoy your new LinkedIn journey.